Now this is a familiar device, one that has been in the market for a while now, but a different version. This is a 4G LTE version of the Infinix Hot 3 that I reviewed a while back. Right off the bat, the packaging is a bit different from the 3G version, and so are some of the specs. This one has an octa-core processor, upgraded cameras, and 4G connectivity. Unsurprisingly, this phone looks similar to the other version, except for the more defined textured back characterized by intersecting diagonal lines. The accessories that come with this device are similar as well to the other one. We have the standard power brick, the USB on-the-go cable, earphones, and the 3000 mAh power removable battery. Like I said earlier, these devices are pretty similar. Looking at them directly, you really cannot tell them apart unless you lift them up. However, once you take a closer look at the 4G version, especially in terms of hardware, you can get to appreciate their differences. So how do these devices compare? The 4G version comes with upgraded cameras from the 8 megapixel and 2 megapixel combination that exists in the other version. We also get to see a rare moment where an Infinix device houses a Qualcomm Snapdragon chip as opposed to the usual MediaTek chips. It has also upgraded from a quad-core processor to an octa-core processor. So how does it perform compared to the 3G version? Well, running a couple of benchmarks, the 4G version obviously scored higher than the latter, which is not at all surprising given the upgrades. It easily multitasks and switches between apps without considerable lag. Now this can be due to the upgraded memory. It comes with 2GB of RAM compared to the 1GB of RAM that exists in the other version. It did not suffer a lot from lost frames during gameplay, and continued use of it did not slow it down as it would in the 3G version. Overall, I'd like to say it performed okay. As stated earlier, the cameras also received a bump, and this is where I saw most of the difference. Take a look at these sample shots that I took. This was taken in a well-lit area. Details can get a bit fuzzy, but you cannot compare it with the overexposure experienced in the 3G version. Color reproduction was also quite good on this device compared to the latter device. However, the camera does suffer from over-sharpening and a bit of loss of details when you get close, but I think it did a good job overall. For its price bracket, I cannot complain. Now let's talk about that LTE. For those who might not know, basically this just means that you get faster upload and download broadband speed. Although LTE technology has been there for a long time globally, it is not yet mainstream in Kenya. But coverage areas are growing day by day, and you might be able to enjoy these speeds. And with this device, you do not need an expensive phone to do so. This means you can load pages faster, watch online videos without a lot of lag, and download and upload files and pictures up to 10 times faster. With the wide adoption of 4G, it makes sense to have a 4G handset to take advantage of the technology. To conclude, if you already have the other version of the Infinix Hot 3, I do not think that you need to upgrade to this one. I'd rather wait for the Hot 4. But if you have been thinking of purchasing the Infinix Hot 3, I would say this would be a better option. So that's it from me. Please do subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, keep it Techweez. Bye.